Games are art. It's impossible to argue otherwise. I mean, most people who say this don't really understand what that means and aren't willing to engage with the ramifications of such a statement, but it's true regardless. It's unfortunate that the statement has to be parroted over and over, as most of games criticism, especially on YouTube, just treats games as products. I think there's a natural resistance to this idea from people who like video games. A lot of criticism is just dismissed as aspects of a game being simply facts of life. In Dan Olson's video, The Thermian Argument, he describes a line of logic common in online circles about how people use in-universe justifications for issues with the text. As an example, people often say that you can't criticize the way that Quiet dresses in Metal Gear Solid 5 because that's how she has to dress in-universe, without realizing that a group of people wrote her that way deliberately so she would be titillating. I see this a lot more with games than any other artistic medium due to the fact that people aren't as willing to accept games as art, and I see it a lot with mechanical systems specifically. The phrase "you don't like it because you're bad at it," despite its dismissiveness, does have a very small basis in reality. There are a lot of games that people don't like because they engage with them in bad faith, such as Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium is one of the greatest games of all time, with some of the best writing I've ever engaged with in a game. A lot of people write it off though because they don't interpret the mechanics correctly. The way that skill checks work and the open-ended nature of the difficulty is interpreted incorrectly as leaving things up to chance. What people don't realize is that despite the luck-based nature of the game's checks sometimes, it's easy to find another way forward regardless. The game is all about exploring and finding new solutions to problems that you didn't see before, but not everyone wants to put in the effort for that. Despite the apparent truth of the idea that people do engage with mechanical systems in bad faith, however, I think that there's even more truth to the idea that people see any criticism of these systems as bad faith. They see them as just truisms, not art. They are not meant to be criticized. Dark Souls is like this in a lot of ways. Criticisms of the Souls games, or really anything by FromSoft in any capacity, is met with a slew of bad faith discussions surrounding how you just don't get it, in spite of if you actually do, and it's usually surrounding the difficulty. They are titans that are really difficult to speak of negatively in any way, unless it's Dark Souls 2, which, to be fair, does get a lot of flack for its choices. However, there is no other game that I can think of that exemplifies this kind of mechanical ubiquity than something like Minecraft. And it's easy to see why. Minecraft is the most popular game of all time and the best selling. Of course, this tendency to see mechanics as fact, as set in stone and free of criticism, is something that would be at its greatest extreme with a game like this. This is also not to say that Minecraft is a game that has never been criticized. Far from it, there are plenty of interesting videos treating it as art. Dan Olson's video on Minecraft and colonialism is a great example. However, criticism is definitely discouraged. When I talk about Minecraft as an object of nihilism, a game about exploring the true freedom of possibilities in this world without meaning, people don't really take me seriously. They tell me that it's just Minecraft. I mean, this isn't uncommon for games as a whole, but even people who do take games artistically seriously will respond to me with this when it comes to Minecraft specifically. It's just the block game, right? When I talk about how I don't really have fun when I play Minecraft, people are often surprised. That's the game everyone loves though, they say. Every update is met with some amount of praise, every crafting recipe and obtuse system accepted without question. Minecraft is Minecraft. It's a monolith. And who could really blame people for thinking this way? Minecraft is everywhere. It doesn't matter if a system is obtuse, because everyone already knows it anyway. Who's going to be confused by it? We share knowledge of the game with those who haven't played it near instantly. Any potential that Minecraft has to be a wiki game, or a game where you have to use a wiki to get anywhere, is snuffed out by the fact that everyone already knows everything about it universally. Minecraft is not a game. It is not an object to be discussed and analyzed. Minecraft is a shared part of the collective social consciousness of everyone, one that is so ingrained in our culture that it's near impossible to take out and discuss on its own. Minecraft cannot be criticized to most people because to them it is beyond an object of criticism. It is simply a reality of life, and while those can and should be scrutinized, most people don't see them as worth scrutinizing. The systems and mechanics and contrivances and flaws are all just what Minecraft is. It's something to accept, not discuss. Beds might trivialize the game entirely, but they're a feature in Minecraft, and that means they're a part of it. Minecraft is part of us as a society, as a collective. This has been Arcade Everlasting, someone who doesn't particularly like survival games all that much, signing off. Thank you for watching.